afferent sensory fibers and general sensory motor efferent fibers. So we will be looking at the difference between both of these fibers and their functions, how these fibers function, how these work. We will be looking at that. So the features of general somatic sensory afferent fibers, we call them afferent because they carry impulse towards CNS, central nervous system, means these carry information towards the sensory nervous system. That's why we call them afferent. And efferent fibers, we call them efferent because they are away from central nervous system. They carry information away from central nervous system. Motor output is performed, give output. That's why we call them efferent. While sensory input means these carry information towards central nervous system. That's why we call them afferent fibers. Innervation of afferent fibers are skin, muscle, and joints. Touch, perception, hot object, sensory information is carried through these fibers, while skeletal muscle movement and hand movement are withdrawal effect is performed by journal motor efferent fibers. So in this way, we can categorize both of these fibers: journal sensory efferent and efferent motor fibers. Here in this image you can see there is a spinal cord and some fibers are carrying information, touch and temperature information towards sensory input of the spinal cord. That's why we call them afferent fiber. And then from ventral horn, sensation is carried, motor impulses are carried away from a spinal cord and central nervous system. That is why we call them efferent fibers. So in this way, general somatic afferent and general somatic efferent fibers work. So now here you can look at that sensory afferent fiber carries information about touch, pain, temperature, vibration, and perception, while efferent fiber carry information about stretch, chemical stimuli, pain, withdrawal effect, temperature, like things that motor movement has to be performed through efferent fibers. So in this way, these fibers work. These all are component of these somatic fibers, like journal sensory afferent fibers and journal sensory efferent fibers, visceral fibers, somatic fibers, and visceral efferent fibers. So different fibers carry different information. Journal visceral efferent fibers, like here I am highlighting, these transmit motor impulses from journal viscera to relay parasympathetic ganglion, like post ganglionic fibers, and then they supply cardiac muscles, smooth muscles, and glands. So in this way, these informations are carried throughout the body through these fibers.